Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Silent Hill. Now, a lot happened in the last episode, so I'll start from the beginning. After making my way through the underground tunnels leading from the residential area of Silent Hill to its resort area, I decided to, rather than go straight to the lake where Cheryl was last seen headed, according to Sybil's information, I went to explore the resort area. And while I was doing that, I ran into Dr. Kaufman, who was being attacked by a monster. And after I saved his life and found him still as uncooperative as ever with helping Harry find his missing daughter, I noticed that he left behind some items, which were a receipt for a nearby store and a nearby motel in the same area. So I decided to do a little snooping with these items. One thing led to another, and I found out that he is involved in the local drug trade in Silent Hill, and is most likely also connected to some mysterious deaths surrounding this drug trade, including the town mayor. And during my search, I also found a glass vial containing a red liquid similar to what I found in the hospital. And before I could do anything with it, Kaufman showed up and took it, and, well, he was none too happy that I was snooping around his business. So, after that, I then decided to go towards the direction of the lighthouse, and then I found myself in the other world again, and, well, I decided to proceed on further from the lighthouse from there when it was obvious that things were going downhill really quickly. Then I was pointed to the lighthouse by Dahlia, who showed up in a boat around the same time Sybil did to reunite with Harry to stop the so-called demon that was infesting the town of darkness. So I went to the lighthouse. Sybil went to the amusement park to check out these two separate locations to try and stop this demon that apparently was taking the form of the girl with the blouse that I've seen a couple times now throughout the game. And after failing to stop her at the lighthouse, I eventually made my way to the amusement park, where I found that Sybil got possessed by some kind of demon-like thing. And after exorcising the demon with the red liquid I obtained from the hospital, we got a little more exposition on Harry and Cheryl's relationship. And we also, shortly after this, witnessed a scene where we found out that Dahlia has been manipulating Harry right from the beginning into doing her dirty work and capturing the mysterious woman who is apparently Alessa, the same girl that we found pictures of in the hospital's basement. And now we are in this weird place that seems to be a mishmash of all the various places around town that we've seen so far, at least in the few rooms I've explored. And, well, now I'm trying to find my way through this place just to get to the bottom of this great mystery, even though we've more or less solved the vast majority of it at this point. Anyway, that was a long-ass recap. Like I said, a lot of stuff happened. So, now that we finally got all that out of the way, let's go ahead and get our business started. None of this stuff is of any use. And it's just a wall. This hole is gone. So, obviously I gotta find something here to unlock this clock so I can get to the key in here. So, let's start our search. Okay, we got a locked door here. Locked door here. The word Ophiel is carved on the door. If I mispronounce these names, I am sorry. Let's see what's down here. This looks like it leads to the basement of the hospital, which is now a classroom from the school. with only one desk and no teachers' desks, no furnishings of any kind whatsoever. Creepy. Go home. Thief. Drop dead. Well, clearly the owner of this desk wasn't treated too kindly. What do we have here? There's a screwdriver and some pliers. I don't see anything else here. I really wonder what's going through Harry's head right now. Him just seemingly finding himself teleporting in all manner of different locations around the town. Not knowing where the hell he's going to wind up next the second that he opens a new door. Okay, it's locked. Like, how bad is reality as we know it really screwing up to create this wonderful mess that we're finding ourselves in? There's a key in the faucet. Okay, we already read that in the last episode. So let's see if we can get that key out. Tool used on metal and wires, rusted but usable. We got the key of Ophiel. Just what we needed. No, it's this door. That's right. I don't hear anything in here. This was the first floor of the hospital, I think. We still got the slate. This is new. Names engraved on a lithograph. The Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them, the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. And we got this little thing here too. A whole bunch of letters. It's locked. So, youngest to oldest. We got Albert Lords, Lydia Findley, Roberta T. Morgan, Edward C. Briggs, T. So, going from lowest number to highest, and going by the first letter of their first names, we got A, L, E, R, and T. Alert. And we are golden. Before we go in there, though, I'm going to check these other rooms first. More jammed doors. Looks like a scale. 2. Sharks. 0. Crab. 10. A sheep, I think. before. Going by the numbers on both the sheep and the crab, that counts for the number of limbs they have, including legs, arms, etc. So, a centaur. So 6, including your human arms. A bull. So we got a tail. So 5, including the legs. 2 small children, so 8 limbs total. Okay, I messed up somewhere. I guess we gotta exclude the tail on here. That is what I'm guessing. So 4 limbs. There we go. The tail was just a red herring. We got the Stone of Time. So, a stone, a square object, a clock, put 2 and 2 together. Obviously this goes to the clock. Large stone with clock face design on a pillar with astrology chart hanging from it. As if that wasn't already a big enough clue, we got that description too. Oh shit! You were a little tougher than the other nurses. That was a nasty surprise, though. Okay, any doors here I can go through? Nope. Okay, let's go check out this door. Looks like a storage. Which happens to lead to the morgue in the basement of the hospital. An amulet of Solomon. The amulet is a star-shaped object with 6 corners named after the ancient magician. Not sure I really know anything about Solomon the magician. I know about Solomon from the Bible, but the magician, I got nothing.
Harry?
Lisa, what's the matter with you?
I get it now. Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead.
Why is that?
I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
I don't know, you don't have
Lisa.
a growth on your back.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
Lisa?
That moment where you really want to help someone, but you know you can't, and yet, well, the frustration it stirs in you can be pretty maddening. But how could you help that anyway, though? She's obviously not human, at least not anymore. I don't really blame you for running, Harry. Might as well just go inside, because why the hell not? And she's gone. But this wasn't here before. There's a diary on the floor. Ask doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. With wounds that won't heal. So were you attacked? Told the doctor I quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me. To the hospital. Feeling bad. Need to throw up. But nothing comes out. Vomiting only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I tried to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. You're tearing at my heartstrings, Lisa. Again, I wish I could help you, but I really wouldn't know how to, even if I was in Harry's position. You're obviously not in there. I don't think there's anything more we can do here, so we might as well just head back. So, these hospital staff people are obviously being controlled by same kind of parasites that were infecting Sybil earlier. So, since I don't have any more of that red liquid, well, then again, the growths look different from how they were on Sybil. They're bigger. They're more pronounced. They're more, well, bigger. So I don't know. I don't know if you could help them, even if you had more of that liquid. Otherwise, maybe I'm doing them a favor by killing them. It would effectively be a mercy kill by this point, wouldn't it? Probably. Assuming that they're still in any way conscious. Oh yeah, the clock. Alright, let's see if we can get this key. I hope no shards of glass got in your eyes or anything, because that would be bad. Also, watch where you step. You don't want to get glass shards in your shoes or your feet. We got a key of Haggith. Okay, we got another key, so let's see which of these doors it unlocks. It's not this one. Here we go. Uh-oh. Ow. That hurt like a bitch. Well, we got access to an working elevator, from the looks of it. Let's go to the second floor. Okay, I hear them. I'm just gonna get the drop on them with my good old trusty hammer. I like to believe I'm doing you all a favor by putting you out of your misery, so I promise this will be quick. Okay, there's 2 more. Okay, it takes care of these ladies. Lock is jammed. Jammed. We're in this store in the mall. Crest of Mercury. Snake in the symbol of Mercury signifies alchemy. This music is unnerving. Got some rifle shells. How many shells do I have? Out of curiosity, I never used my rifle yet. I got 54 shells. I am stocked. When I finally decide to whip out this bad boy, I'll be plenty loaded. There's a ring of contract. A rustic, hefty-looking ring of unknown material. Well, whatever it is, it's silver in color. Lock is jammed. Well, obviously we won't be shopping through the rest of the mall, ladies and gentlemen. Well, town center. Hello. Lock is jammed. How about this door? Okay, can go through here. Okay, I hear 2 more sets of footsteps, so... Hello. Ow. Ow. I think I pissed her off. She's on the warpath. Better get the hell back. Really gotta watch out for the super angry ones, because they will swing at you like it's nobody's business. At least compared to all the other ones. Got some handgun bullets right here. And a camera. Camera with flash. Obviously I can't use it here. Why not take some pictures of these lovely little locations you're visiting, Harry? Make a photo album out of it so you can reminisce of all the happy, lovely memories of this vacation that you've had up until now with your daughter Cheryl. It's okay that she's obviously not going to be in any of them since you've pretty much not been with her since this whole game started. Well, as far as gameplay is concerned anyway, but... Well, I'm sure that, you know... To anybody you share these photos with, you can just basically reminisce about how you went through literal hell just to find your missing kid. And then you got the hell out of Dodge, and you and Cheryl lived happily ever after. She probably grew up to be a doctor or a writer or some other nice little profession while you get to enjoy good old retirement. Because frankly, after everything you've been through, Harry, you deserve it. This looks like the room with the tentacle monster thing. Actually, no. I'm thinking of another room. I think I remember the steel plate from the hospital earlier, so let's use this screwdriver. Here's the key. Electricity is flowing to the key. I get shocked if I grab it now. Yeah, you don't seem to have anything on you that likely wouldn't conduct any electricity, so... you won't get any arguments from me here, buddy. What about down here? Wait, didn't I already try all these doors? Yeah, I did. Do I got any other keys on me? Let's see what's through this. This place can't even keep its floor straight. I'm now back on the first floor where I started, even though I should be technically on another floor. Then again, considering all the various locations I've been warping to up until this point, I guess warping magically to a floor I started on, even after going through an elevator, is probably the least egregious thing that I could really point out, all things considered. Hey, I think I saw Alessa again right there. But yeah, obviously, making a map of this place would probably be useless, because things could probably change on you at literally any time. Looks like an altar. I wonder what they worship. Looks like the same altar from the other church in the antique store. The light to the future. The light illuminating the darkness. What morbid paintings. Let's use the camera on them. We got some symbols right here. A plus symbol, an upside down horseshoe, and a sideways triangle. We got these little button things, so what I gotta do is I got to push the buttons on these three little squares into the shapes of the shapes that are on those pictures that I just revealed with my camera. And once I do that, I can unlock this door. There's a botanical reference book. Don't need to read it now. I guess you don't really need to. Got a health drink. Fun fact. There's supposed to be a memo here that provides a little more backstory to the game, and it details the fire that Alessa was involved in, and Dahlia were involved in their home, where Alessa was allegedly burned alive. And this memo, with some certain bits of information that tied into when the event took place, was supposed to clue into Harry that the time that the fire with Alessa taking place was also roughly around the same time that he and his wife found Cheryl. Obviously, it's not a coincidence. But yeah, the memo appears just fine in the European and Japanese version of the games. But for the American version here, well, obviously it's not here. Lord knows why that's not the case. Obviously, I can't look at that book right there. Alright, let's see what's hidden in this picture. We got a birdcage key. So, we need to go back to where the room with the birdcage key, because I think that there is a door key in it, going by the color, the key I saw. So, back to the first floor we go. Should be in here, I think. Yep. Hey, there's handgun bullets. How did I miss this? Alright, Flappy Bird, I hear you. I will set you free. The key of Phaleg. Well, if there actually was a bird in there, whether it chose to escape, I have no idea. Hopefully you're free now, birdie. Oh crap, I should have turned off my light. Oh boy. Crap, they're the invisible ones. Yeah, these little gray gremlins are now shadowy and almost completely invisible. So, my old tactic of just ambushing them in the dark really isn't going to work against them anymore, because I won't be able to see them no matter how hard I try. Or if I can, I'm not going to take the risk. I'm just going to turn the light on when I have a feeling that they may be in the same room as me and just deal with them with one of my guns. Anyway, the word Bethor is carved on the door. This is the hospital kitchen. A fridge standing right towards the very end here. with a dagger in it and a chain. Obviously, I should be looking inside this thing. Maybe. The chain is missing a link. There's a dagger of Melchior. Let's take it. Actually, before I take it, I will use the ring of contract here. Yeah, there's something in there, and, well, if you want to learn what's in it for yourselves, play the game yourself, get to this point, and take the dagger without using the ring of contract on here, and then just walk away. See what happens. Or you just look up a YouTube video or something on it. Whichever is more convenient for you. The chain is fixed with the ring. Let's take our little dagger. The ancient dagger named after the Magi, I think it's pronounced. Definitely a good thing that you had the sense, well, I had the sense to make you block that little door. Uh-oh. You weren't quite fast enough, buddy. Or close enough. Looks like another storeroom from the hospital. Got a health drink and some handgun bullets. Nothing helpful. There's some empty bottles. How much handgun ammunition do I... Okay. I will take the little box that we got right here. Leave it. Better leave it. Oh. Nothing. Help. Jelly beans. Do you want to open the bag? Well, why not? You haven't ate a thing since we got here, Harry. You're probably hungry. What a strange prize. It's the key of Bethor. Well, the key to the door just outside that I need. Convenient. And I remember this room. In the VCR, it's old but usable. So this thing is working. So why not go ahead and use this videotape again?
Has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
Well, now we got a much more coherent picture and audio quality out of the video now. Obviously, Lisa was being coerced into keeping silent about the whole thing with Alessa, because who else could the child be? And the child's being referenced. What a lovely room. I see help, kill, I am kill, a bunch of other scribbles on the walls. Help me. The floors and walls are covered with graffiti. Yeah, this room is very unsettling. There's an Ankh. Ankh? I don't... If I'm butchering the name, I'm sorry. Elliptical talisman with a cross inside. An Egyptian symbol, if I'm not mistaken. It's locked. The word Eritron is carved on the door. I got 4 little... Oh, yeah, Bethor. Let's see what's over here. Hey, it's a generator. Yeah, I don't think we want to turn it back on. So, I don't think the elevators will work anymore. But luckily, with me unlocking one of the doors in this place, I can travel to and fro the first and second floors. Through this door, to be precise. And get my way to a certain key that was being electrocuted before. Okay. Go on. Die. Oh crap! There's a third one. I can see the outlines of their faces now. It's kind of creepy. Either way, I should be able to get the key that was being electrocuted before. So let's go ahead and grab it. Key of Eritron. Just a key that we needed. Takes care of you. And just for the hell of it... Huh, I thought there'd be enemies in here. Well, there's some right here. Well, one. Okay, let's go see what's behind this Eritron door. Oh, I forgot to look at the description of what Eritron is. Oh well.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
The awkward pauses between dialogue are really pronounced here. Or at least they're it's starting to seem like they're getting more pronounced. We got a disc of Ouroboros. Alessa. Ring of a snake by its own tail. Resident Evil 5 ruined the Ouroboros for me. Damn you, sunglasses at night. Okay, let's see what's behind this door. We haven't gone through here yet. Looks like a child's bedroom. Nothing unusual. Butterflies. So, pictures of butterflies. Dolls on the floor. Drawings on the floor. Child's drawings are scattered on the floor. A dog-like thing or something. Girl's clothing hangs on the wall. 6, maybe 7. Must be a kid about that age. Around the same age as Cheryl, then. So, dog-like creatures, same as on this picture. Not sure about the little green thing there. A winged creature, much like the winged flying monsters I've been running into. Butterflies, much like that giant moth-like creature I also encountered a couple episodes back. School bullying, monsters that are childlike in their size and attack you relentlessly and in groups. Noticing a pattern here, ladies and gentlemen. I certainly am. None of this stuff is of any use. Everything's all starting to come together. Every little trial and tribulation we've dealt with up until now. Actually, wait. There's a notepad in here. Child's room. Well, we've come this far. I might as well go ahead and finish this. Let's put the dagger here. Now for the disc of Ouroboros. The Ankh. The crest of Mercury. And finally, the Amulet of Solomon. Let's go.
Come along. No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too.
Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand.
Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong.
Mommy!
Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself.
Mommy?
Now that is some very ominous phrasing if I ever heard it. Excuse me. Obviously we're in some person's house. Most likely Alessa's, if I had to guess. And Dahlia's. Lock is jammed. Hey, that hanging body in that picture looks like the one I found in the school, in the bathroom. Another connection to Alessa, I suppose. Well, let's go on down.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
You bitch.
Freeze! What in the devil's name? Ugh!
You tried, Sybil.
Dahlia.
Well. To think you'd make it this far.
Well, I had your very vague
Where's
help.
Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come.
You definitely aren't going to be winning Mother of the Year award anytime soon. That's for sure.
Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away.
All our current sorrows,
when we
maybe.
return to the true paradise.
Your paradise is everybody else's hell.
Will be the mother of God.
So, impregnating your child with some kind of demonic entity after burning her, you really are a sick individual. And give me back my daughter. Hello.
Quit screwing around. Return things to how they were before.
Finally, you're being useful.
Hoffman! Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
Your role is over. We don't need you anymore.
Who's
What do
we?
you think you could accomplish by coming here?
My, aren't we getting cocky? Bet you can't see this and keep your cool.
A glove it is! I thought I got rid of that!
All I had to do was plant it somewhere for you to find.
Guess that explains the
You all
bottle in the hospital.
kept you busy. Ha! You're easy. And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Mr. Max slow-mo, though.
Huh? What the?
So, the sound of a distorted dentist drill. And her amusement. Obviously, I think we made a bit of a mistake here, Kaufman. Well, that's at the end of you, isn't it, bitch? Hope it was all worth it. Okay. I think it's time I finally break out this bad boy. Oh, shit. Shit. That did me in real quick. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, come on, heal. Lord, you're murdering me. Dear. Shit. Okay, circling seems to work. Yeah, the lightning attacks can be pretty hard to dodge if you don't do things precisely as I'm trying to do here. But even then, that might not save you. Because this thing's got some shockingly good tracking. Cheryl. Well, Cheryl, if that's you, you've certainly gotten a lot smaller since I last seen you. Come on, Harry, go. So long, you dick. Well, we made it out. I managed to save Sybil, but as for Cheryl, poor Harry. I think all he wanted to do was just simply go on a vacation with his daughter, and then this all happened, and now he's effectively lost his daughter. I mean, yeah, he managed to save Sybil, and now he's got some baby that Alessa gave him, but still, if I was in Harry's position, I'd be devastated. At least Dahlia and Mr. Kaufman got their just desserts in the end, so at least they can't harm anybody else. But obviously, as we know with all the numerous sequels to this game, the fun with this town is far from over. In fact, I'm thinking of starting a Let's Play on Silent Hill 2 after this. So if any of you have enjoyed this Let's Play of Silent Hill and you want to see me do a covering of Silent Hill 2, well, look forward to what's going to pop up in the very near future, because we're going to be going back to the town, and very soon indeed. Still, though, the biggest question I have in regards to everything that happened in the game is, what the hell happened to all the townspeople? Like, seriously, where did everybody go? I didn't see any corpses, human corpses lying around or anything. I guess I'll need to explore the fan forums again. Look up various fan websites and see if maybe I can find some people I can help me piece some crap together. Outtake thing showing the cast of the game. I always found this portion of the game to be pretty amusing. It's just so, well, it is what it is, but it does little to change the fact that I feel depressed over Harry's situation, though. That is more horrifying than literally anything I've faced in this game. Dahlia running up to kiss me. That should have been the final boss. Dahlia attempting to smooch lips with Harry. I would need a friggin' machine gun to fight that off. Alright, let's see how I did. Got the good plus ending. Saved 8 times. I only continued twice. I only died twice in my entire run. I've spent 5 hours and 55 minutes and 21 seconds in-game time, so it only took me just under 6 hours. Spent most of my time running. I was 3 items short of reaching 204 out of all the items in the game. It's awfully close. I defeated 222 enemies by fighting and only 19 by shooting. Definitely a brawler. My rank is 6 stars by 5. I don't know if that's good or not, but it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, for New Game Plus items, it looks like we got the chainsaw, the gas can, the rock drill, and that little blue medallion pendant thing with the eye on the back. Next game mode, hard. Well, might as well go ahead and just save, because why the hell not? So, yeah. This has been Silent Hill, ladies and gentlemen. From start to finish. So even if I were to start a New Game Plus with the items I had, there's really nothing that would really change the story, except I would start right here at the diner instead of going through that beginning sequence of the game with trying to chase Cheryl down that alley. So, yeah. Nothing different whatsoever other than just having new toys to play with and the game railroading you into a harder difficulty if you played normal or easy mode. Like if you played easy, it would railroad you to normal mode for your next playthrough, normal to hard, so on. Although you can't really get any harder than hard, so yeah. So, yeah, even if some bits of the story were a bit on the vague side, like, well, maybe not so much vague as rather just a little slow to progress, I really enjoy this game, and I obviously love the crap out of its sequels, 2 and 3 in particular. I like 2 for its story and atmosphere and the improvements it made in everything when it came to delivering the horror from the first game, and I think 3 was basically a perfection of everything that Team Silent had learned from the first 2 games up until that point when it came to delivering the scares. Even if I ultimately liked Silent Hill 2 better in terms of its story when it came to the original Team Silent games. But yeah, like I said, in regards to 2, I'm going to be starting a Let's Play of Silent Hill 2 very soon. So, if you want to see me play that game, look forward to that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play of Silent Hill. If you did, and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.